when you think about a spiritual parent and pursuing a spiritual parent, you're gonna have. Now she imparted some things to me over the years. I don't know about it. Talk about fasting, praying, stern. I mean, she preached so. She scared me out of some stuff. I mean, she had me to where some of the messages that she preached, as mad as I was when I heard them, I said, right, that's a weirdo. Because what is she right? Because she was walking up the floor, John, that's the guy, John. And I was like, oh. And I was like, I love it, Father. You know? But she knew both sides. Everybody has a message. So her message is, that's the prophet she's sent to be, right? So I learned how to put her, there and respect that and honor that and so value it for what it was. Now, would I put myself in an inner circle with her all the time? And no. But I love her. So love is action, love is commitment, right? So you start thinking about the pursuit of someone like that. Somebody that God, you have to value them to pursue that. You gotta value them. And it don't always feel good when people are in your life and they have the word of God. It don't always feel good. Because they're helping you grow up. They're helping you come to maturation. If everything feels good, they're cheating. Right? Now, it shouldn't feel bad all the time. There should be some relationship there. And you too should be able to talk to them. You too should be able to let them know. One of the brothers is going to beat me up. I'm going to bring this up. Corrected me the other day. And I was corrected. Because what I did was, I messed Izzy up before we got rid of the page. Because I interrupted him to let him know he needs to pray. I embarrassed him because I stopped him. Because the first time I said it, he was so nervous he didn't even hear me. Because I was like, stop praying. He didn't hear me. But then something inside of him was like, just because he's your son, you cannot let him stand up there and not pray when you know that that is what God has. And I had to say, no, stop and pray. He was like, oh, Mom. I immediately knew I had done something wrong, but it was going to fix it. It was going to fix it. It was just like, oh my God. So the brother came to me afterwards and let me know. That's the next time, maybe you should warn him right before you get up or something. Because once you get up here, it's hard to have somebody to care. Yeah. I couldn't think that far. I just didn't do it intentionally, but I still hurt him. I apologized to Izzy after. And I decided that I needed to make sure that now only did I do what the brother told me. Right before the picture gets up, if they're new, just tap me. Because I couldn't get up. Right? And the correction is good for me. Because it helped me. But I think sometimes when we have people in leadership, we have old leadership memories that make us don't want to correct who you're under. If you can't correct who you're under in a respectful way, you shouldn't be under them. Because they can't grow without you.
The word says, don't rebuke an elder, and sometimes we take that because of our background, and we think that we're rebuking them, and that's not rebuking. That would be out of character, but just pull them to the side, like, you could have said that in a different way. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when you come from that kind of house, so you don't challenge my authority, so then you don't even want to do it. It's like PTSD.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So Dad always says to me, or I don't think he's ever had to say it to me, but I heard him say to people, don't lean on me, I didn't hurt you. Give me a chance to hurt you first. Don't treat me like the people that did you like that. Give me a chance to do my dirt first. You know, if I didn't do it, I don't deserve it. You know? So the concept of it is, you gotta come into the now. And we carry baggage sometimes because of the hurt and the tremors and all of that. So that's a deliverance that has to happen. And we get afraid of the word deliverance because you think about spitting and rolling and exorcists and heads rolling. It can be just something as simple as, God, I give this to you today. I give this hurt to me, I'm carrying this, and I give this pain to you today. And I put this person in a place of forgiveness. I forgive this man for how they treated me. And I will not move forward with that thought. You know, it's like just to keep doing that and practicing that on your own. And then when the worship gets high, put that on your mind. When the presence of the Lord is real high in the building, and you find yourself everywhere to go in and you in tongues, and you just like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but this feels good. Bring your mind in, right at that point, and say, God, I give this to you. In the middle of this anointed moment, I give it over. You will get delivered. Right there. Because God is right there at that moment. And you say, I give this over to you. And then you begin to practice it. And when the little tremor comes, the PTSD comes, do the opposite. You know, and I'm saying it sounds like it's real easy. But when the moment comes, you gotta make a choice to do it. Because you won't get past that. You gotta treat the new like it's new. You know, you can't take your old with you. Because you won't operate with new. And it has to be clear. And that's what Elisha, you know, you got Elisha and Elisha story. As y'all read into this, I just don't see how this, he was like catering to him, carrying his water, his food. He was caring for him. He left his natural parents behind and burned up everything because he was in pursuit of his next season. You can't do that. You can't hold on to this and be trying to get this at the same time. So when you know who it is, I think it's Dave Ramsey that says, get gazelle intensity. Start running like a gazelle towards that person. That person needs to get annoyed with you showing up. I know Dad be like, this is terrible. Because I don't know how long you're going to be. I need to get everything that I can get. I need to get as close as I can get. I need to make sure that I'm listening. And he's not the only spiritual parent that I have. Prophetess Christy is my spiritual mother. I'm in gazelle intensity. To the point where she's like, you outside? Because I didn't realize who you are. I know who you are now. You have something. And I'm like, your coattail? I'm coming from hotel time. If I don't say nothing while I'm there, I'm listening. I'm intensely trying to pick up things. And even more so, developing a relationship. Wanting. There's an emotional thing that's happening here. When Elisha, I can't read no more, time won't let us, right? But when Elisha got to the water, what did he say? My father, my father. He didn't say, my spiritual dad. You know, he didn't say, where are the books? You know, what's the code to the safe? You know, baby. He didn't say, wait a minute, did you leave the bylaws in the back room? Like, he didn't do that. It wasn't about, you know, the particulars of ministry. I have knitted with this person. I love to eat with them. I love to be with them. They make me better. I love being around them. And guess what? I have value too. They pointed out my value. So I know that when I'm around them, that they get from me too. And that's what Sloan was saying, Deacon Sloan. He doesn't feel like he's this big in the eyes of his spiritual father. He feels valued. We should feel valued. We should feel like, you know, that they love me too. Not that you're like in the institutional churches, carrying a bag, armor bearer behind them, right? They don't even acknowledge you. They usurp you all in front of people, hurt your feelings, don't ever come back and say nothing, you know, it's time for elevation. They don't even tell you why you didn't get elevated. You know, I don't know what happened. You know, she was next in line. They done called somebody from another organization to take over. You sit there. It's institutional stuff. But when you have a parent, they talk to you. They tell you, look, I'm gonna have you wait. And this happened to me. I'm gonna have you wait. And this is gonna hurt. Because someone's jealous of you. And they won't be able to handle it if I make you an elder. I felt that. I don't think I ever said that out loud. I never became an elder. I was an evangelist. And went right to pastoralship later. Because it was that spiritual parent felt the need to hold me back in that hierarchical thing because it was going to affect the others. What about me? I don't know. Right?
Caring about the opinion of the people over the mandate of God and what God is telling. Because one thing I do know is that God would be speaking to the person and be telling them to start grooming the person. I'm speaking from a place of this person. And you know that God is speaking to this person and they won't do anything to try to help you grow.
Even though God was speaking to that.
That not only happened in my spiritual life, but it happened even in my job. So I get it.
That's what it is.
It's what?
It's the flesh. It's a couple of things, right? It's like the person that I was dealing with, it wasn't that they didn't care about me, because they told me about it. I know some in the organization, they don't say nothing to you at all. You don't even know why you're in the elevator. You just be sitting there thinking your name getting ready to call. Or your name gets called and they don't talk to you. Now, Overseer Jackson, God bless him there, elevated Deidre and didn't tell her first. She showed up at a conference and was like, we're elevating yourself today. Minister Deidre, please stand up. That's how they used to do it. They couldn't do more than they knew. She had no idea of what the job description was.
You remember that almost happened to me? It was weird. I haven't been to church in months, and I came to church, and now I went from missionary hall to minister hall. I ain't come back there.
Now, some of it is because in the institutional, they are worried about numbers. Not the apostolic church, not the biblical church, right? But they worry about numbers. And if they think you're going to leave, they stamp you with something. They see you getting excited to get independent, and they see other people like you, and you're catching a raise somewhere. Oh, I'm about to make you something. So you stay here. It's unclean. But it happens because they want to keep the numbers, they want to keep things in place, or they just don't want to have to fix it.
Well, how about you go from, okay, that you're going to be a pastor, no, you're not going to be a pastor, you're going to be an elder, you're going to stay here in this church. First I spoke about church, then my church was household. That's what the Lord told me. And then they say, oh no, because you really don't want to be a pastor. Where did that come from?
Now, was there any private conversation? Or was everything public?
It was open.
That's the institution.
And she said, yeah, because you don't know.
Remember, we lied. Let me get in trouble, I don't want you in trouble. Alright, so the institutional way is to do everything. What do? They correct you in public,
Yeah.
and then they think that they have to also praise you in public. But when do we just sit down and know each other? That's the difference with relational grace. That's the difference with father and sonship parenting, right? I should be able to sit next to CC at home or at my home or in a car or something and talk to her and say, I noticed that, maybe you didn't respond to the group chat. Is everything okay? It shouldn't be. Some of y'all ain't responding to the group chat. Right? So now there's a whole bunch of people here, and everybody that did respond to the group chat don't know I'm talking to them now. Or everybody who responded to the group chat, it's like maybe she didn't see me. You know?
They like when Jesus was like, "What y'all living in the church? Is me Lord?" Yeah,
Instead of talking to the person directly saying, hey, is everything okay? Maybe their phone is off. Right? You don't know. Right? So this communication, we want to know that the apostolic is different. The sonship is different. Relational grace is different because it's one-on-one or two-on-two or whatever it is. You know, in small settings like this. And I'll tell you something, the apostolic don't get mad if people don't come to church. Because you're a son. Once you come into Christ, that's between you and your Father. It's not my responsibility to drag you. You should want to come. You should want to be in fellowship. So the apostolic, you'll see people that are apostolic, and when I say apostolic, I don't mean it like it's a denomination. I mean just people who are in present truth of understanding. They're like, oh, let me not get a church on time. They're like, you know, hey, I'm gonna get my shot of my whole age. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm gonna get the floor today. You know, I'm gonna have my time in service today. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that they don't care. They want you to mature and realize that you gotta go for yourself.
That's right.
You gotta want this. And if you don't want it, me pressuring you to want it means nothing. It means nothing. Because when you're not around us, what are you doing? You're not walking with the Lord. Because I pressured you to come. So you see like a season of pressure and then a release. A season of pressure and a release. And then you start to say, you know what, and this is what the Spirit says to me on the way here today. Go there and be consistent. He said this to me on 2nd Street too, I remember. Be consistent. The walkers by will come in. Don't you chase. Be consistent where you are. Teach the people to be still. And the walkers by, the post readers, the people who are experiencing the love of God will come. So just flow. So that doesn't mean you don't reach for those, because you just don't reach as the Spirit leads. As the Spirit, you know. And then you also have to love on them in every season, in every state, right? But not at the expense of those who are here. Right? So the leaving of the 99 didn't mean that there wasn't an elder that was there holding it together.
Right.
We got to look at that from a present truth place. You know, so good discussion. So I wish you could go on, but I know everybody got things to do. Hold on to this. All right. We're going to try to get this video for Naya. It's only 3 minutes. So let's see if we can get him so he can get his lesson for the day. And welcome. Welcome. I'm going to leave you welcome. We're so glad that you're here. We're so glad that you're here. Now, you are how old? 17. You're 17, so you're a minor. So, welcome. So, once you turn 18, you have to let us know what you want to do. But did you want to join us? Yes. Oh, look at them going. So you are not going to pressure his mind. Welcome. Amen. So I'll be in contact with y'all, research the literature. Baptism is coming. So far, we have Sister Naya being baptized.
She wants to baptize Miracle.
Tell her to call me,
Okay.
because she's young. We want her to be able to understand her. We can dedicate her.
Okay.
She had mentioned that before, she wanted her to be dedicated.
Okay.
And she wants us to spend a little water. But it's just dedication, just like when they go to the temple of Christ.
So she probably will.
Yeah, we can do the dedication. So just, you get a date,
Okay.
and we do it right here. Because I believe KJ and Ania need to be dedicated as well. So we can just do a baby dedication day. And we'll see if we can get Brother Noah over here. So we can just dedicate everybody. Because we we want the babies to be given back to the Lord, and we want the parents to know we care about them. But baptism is full submersion into the water with a knowing, choice to do it.
And then the daughter, she wanted me to. She never knew that.
Is that a lesson?
Yeah.
That's it.
None of the kids got baptized in church
We didn't have that.
Yeah.
That's what I was, we didn't see baptism because the Holy Ghost fire baptized us.
Baptized in the Holy Spirit. Well, if you know anybody that hasn't been baptized, that's of age of understanding, let them know that on 22nd of July, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll be doing baptism. And if they need a ride and all that kind of stuff before days, they have time for that. Alright, so if you know anybody in your life that's saved, that wants to be baptized, or somebody who wants to be saved, that wants to be baptized, doesn't have full understanding, bring them too. Alright, so we'll get them in the water as well. So
Yeah, I
thank you.
got baptized first.
Yeah, some people can say right in the water. We got you. We haven't dropped nobody yet. We ain't dropped nobody yet. We good.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Amen. Yeah, we had two of them.
Somebody didn't want to go down in the water.
No, that was Maisha's story, right? Yeah, Maisha's story.
Woo!
We had to do a double dip with her. We like, we got to go all in the damn thing. Oh, you can't be servicing the water. Yeah, you got to be fully submerged in the water. That means you don't see you no more for like, make sure you die in Christ and come back up. So I'm excited. I love that system. I'm excited. I thought that we were going to end up doing it with First Pentecostal again, but they do theirs in September, and I don't want to wait that long. So we'll do who's waiting now, and then in September time, we have some souls who can join with them as well. I love their baptism. I just love the way that they do it. The customs with it. I just love it, right? But we don't want to be waiting. People want to be baptized. So whoever we have, I know there are some from the Solomon family, some from different ones. Somebody I walked to the Lord in ShopRite wants to be baptized. So I have to be keeping in contact with her and see if she comes. And I have somebody that walked to the Lord in the elevator at the hospital recently. I want to see your mom. Somebody got saved in the elevator. And she's been keeping in contact. So, sometimes you have people and they need to know the best step is baptism. Like you're going to seal the covenant with this and you continue to walk with the Lord from there. So, they may not come and do it right away, but they need to be baptized, and they need to learn to be disciples. So, thank God for the services. Hallelujah.
And Mama came home today.
Yeah. Can you see if you can get this video up? I can get it up there and then I can use your sound. Let's do that. We're gonna play your video now. Right. Maybe the noise, right? I'll put it up there.
Oh, I always like round.
Yeah, the round tables are good. We try once a month. We want to do them. So since this is the first Sunday, we didn't get it in last month, so let's get it in. Because just know, if you have questions about your walk, even if you have an agenda, this is the time. This is the time to say, hey, Pastor, I don't feel like I'm growing. What can you suggest? Or I'm dealing with a particular thing. Can we turn the camera on? Or I'm growing and I'm seeing things in the spirit that I don't understand. Or I'm hearing things. Or I'm a prophet. You know what I mean? Like, these things could be happening to you. Or you might have something inside of you and you just don't know what to do. What do I do with this? What do I do with it? Or suggestions. This is a good suggestion time. Because you might have suggestions for the ministry and it could wow us, it could help us, Like I'm believing God that either our brother Jordan, our brother Cameron, our sister Marlise, or somebody's going to run this youth program. Maybe we need to go for it. And our sister Liz is here. And she's in town. She moved back to Jersey for a little while. She used to run youth somewhere. We need somebody to launch our youth. Like, take our people who wanna be with you and show them how to run a program properly. So I would like, before the Lord that, because we have a lot of good people. But we need somebody who can hold it up, not just participate in portions. We need somebody to say, you. This is what we're doing at this time, because I can't do it. It would be dumb of me to try to do it. I got too much. But we need a youth person. We have youth, you know? So if we had a youth person right now, they would be taking him while we go eat, and he would get his whole lesson right now. You know what I mean? It's like, we need that. It doesn't mean that somebody here is not capable. It's just that somebody has to step up and actually do it, you know, and stay consistent with it. And it could be a young person too, hint, young people, right?
That's what I was just thinking.
It's like so parallel because young people can identify with being in church and being bored and feeling like maybe they're not getting something, you know?
And that's what young people, they need something to keep them from getting bored.
Yeah,
They need somebody that gives them.
and they need to learn, you know? They need to learn.
Ready?
Almost. Okay, watch it. You ready? Watch it. Sit down. Good, Papa, try.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan, and my name is Jess. Oh, Jessie, you seem a little sad today. Is something wrong?
Yeah, I am sad, Megan. I just found out my best friend Jordan is moving away. I don't know when I'll get to see him again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess.
What happened? You moved to the next thing. No, it wasn't you?